What's up, gang? Angry Geezer here, coming at you with a video. Got me a couple of items here. Fixing to do something I don't think I've ever done on my channel before, not even back in the days of GamerNate78. So I got an iFixit toolkit here. Got some thermal pads. Got me a 2 terabyte Predator GM7000 SSD, 2280, and I've got a adapter. And what all this is for is going to be for my Lenovo Legion Go. Fixing to upgrade the internal hard drive, which at the time when I bought it, because it was on sale at Best Buy, I think it might actually still be on sale for $4.99. I took and I bought it because, you know, $4.99 for a Z1 Extreme handheld gaming PC, not bad. Honest to God, I thought that was a really good deal, a good opportunity to be able to get some good hardware, you know. So I decided to do the cheaper price, and later could just upgrade it myself. Hence, that's what we're going to do. Man, this toolkit's pretty badass, actually. Got everything you need. Pliers, all that, the screws, or the dills. A place to be able to put your screws at. It's really good. So, let's see here. Man, I wish I had a little more room. Let's go ahead and put this right here. Take you. I'll set you down right here. Back, let's go ahead and let's see here. I'm just going to disconnect the controllers, get them out of the way. First time I've ever took those off, actually. I hadn't even tried the FPS mode on this yet. All right, so let's see here. It's going to be probably going to be this one. Let's see, is that going to be it? Yep, that's going to be it. Let me grab. Oops. Let me grab this right here. I'm going to put this right here. So that way we have a place to put the screws. Man, perfect kit for this. Perfect kit. I bought this little stand to hold my phone above everything so I could be able to do this. Of course, this board's the warranty. Not that I give a shit. Never have cared about fucking warranties. I'm a tinkerer, so I gotta mess with shit. Been a tinkerer ever since I was a kid. My poor daddy, I think it was for my 5th birthday. I turned 5 years old. He bought me one of them power toy police motorcycles. And I had the thing tore apart before the end of before the next day in 100 pieces because I wanted to know how it worked. My poor dad was so frustrated with me, he vowed never to buy me another one again. Let's see here. Well, that one ain't gonna work. I think it's gonna take the pick-looking ones. So we got 4 of those. Oh, that's where that is. I was wondering, I thought it was supposed to be yellow, but it's blue. Just for the sake of protection, I'm going to go ahead and put this on. So that way, I am protected from static electricity and any potential ramifications of that. Where am I going to clip that onto at? That's the question. Let's see here. Where the hell am I going to clip it to, though? Well, that ain't gonna work. Right there, that'll work. Okay, so one of these. And then maybe I guess this will help. You gotta gently try to well, I got to go in there the first time. It's gonna need something just a little thicker. There we go. Got the first one to pop up. Now, just gotta work it. Seemed like the metal one was doing a better job. There we go. There we go. Come on. Ah, there we go. That worked. All right. Put that little part down real quick. I'm right-handed, so probably have just a little bit more easier time. There we go. And just pop this a little bit more on this side. Back up a little bit. There we go. Put that back down. Just work this a little bit. All right. Now, go to that lip just a little bit. Go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Ah. Now see? That wasn't too hard. Flip this back around. So, one of the things that we're going to have to do is this little piece right here and this little piece right here, I'm going to have to cut off because that will sit right over the top of where the SSD goes, right here. So, that part of it is going to be not too hard to do because I do have the tools to do it. So this is what it looks like on the inside. Kind of cool looking. Look at that. Got our blower here for our cooler, copper heat pipe. This is where the 2242 SSD is. This is our battery connection right here. Right here is where we got our actual battery and everything. I'm not taking this fully apart. I'm just, like I said, this is just to upgrade the hard drive. So with that said, let's see here. Gotta pull up a little bit of tape here. I'm gonna grab this right here. Freezer grabbers. All right. Put that little piece of tape right there. Now, take my little thinnest end on this one. See if I can. That's not quite thin enough. Either. That bends too much. Trying to figure out, is it right here? Well, they made it look easy on the video I watched. They made it look real easy. There we go. There we go. Just gotta be careful. Don't want to damage it. There. Ha! And that right there, guys, is the connector for the battery. That's what that is right there. Okay, so those little tabs right there were for pulling out. Maybe if I would have came in with two deals like this and just like that, that would have been a little easier. But I did safely get it out, and that is what is important. Safely getting it out. So now we got more. That's going to need just a little bit bigger head. There we go. There we go. Let's stick something. Let's just set this like this so keep it out of my way. There we go. There we go. And that, my friends, is the 2230, or sorry, 2242 SSD that came with it, 512 gigs. Now, first things first. Oh, cool. I know exactly what that's for. It's a double-sided adhesive tape that will be for the actual like so. Oh dear God. No, I guess it'll be fine. They don't look like it'll be fine, but I think it will be. Well, you know, Okay, screw. We're going to go right there. We're not going to go in between places we don't need to be, screw. Okay. Certainly hope they didn't change. I can't remember, was that the way it looked before? Is this a modified? Oh, I think we're going to be all right. I think so. Pretty sure we're going to be all right. Just looks like it doesn't. Thought I felt something fall on my hand and go right into the system. Glad I figured that out real quick. Ooh. You've already got a heatsink on you, don't you? Okay. Perfect. Okay. I was worried that this was going to be sitting up on top of this, but it's not. It's perfect. Looks like I bought heat pads for nothing. Oops. All right. Let's pop that back out real quick. We're going to take and grab this right here. Here. Then see if I could ever so softly here. Pop that back in right there. And bada bing. Now, back on top of that. And let's see if we can safely get this Bada bing, bada boom. All right. So now, last two modifications. I'm going to set this off to the side a moment. Make sure I'm looking at it right. Got that peeled off real quick. Then see if I can use this. That right there. All right, I think that's good enough. I think. Make sure there's no loose pieces at all. All right. Now, go ahead and afraid of that. I was a little bit afraid of that. That cover. That cover. So I didn't buy them for nothing. The question is, am I going to be able to get that cover off without damaging? I believe I can. Just got to be careful. Look at this. Okay. Obviously, I'm not going to leave it uncovered, but I want to see now, will it close? Yes, it will. So now the question is, are the pads I bought thinner? And I'm hoping that is a yes. The original right there. Oh yeah, considerably thinner. Thinner, not thinner. Considerably thinner. Alright. I think we're going to be okay after this. I think part of the problem is this is a double-sided situation. Okay. Now, God damn it. All right. One thing I need to check first real quick. Might have got the wrong SSD. Oops. But I'll make it work. I'm smarter than the average bear. Alright. I'm going to go in like this. And go ahead and pop out the SD card real quick. Okay, so let's see. Let's see if it's gonna boot. First, we're gonna put it into USB boot mode. I was in the wrong place. Okay. Why is it not turning on? I put the power cable back in. What's the deal, Lucille? Must not be in all the way. Okay. Now we got it working. All right, there we go. I don't know what that was about the first try, but okay. So now we'll put that back in. This back in. All right, there we go. All right, we're working. Enter. Next. Yes. Yet. No, yes. Next. Yes. All right. Yes. There we go. Let that run through its process. I'll be putting the screws back in here in just a minute. It's not going to be perfect on the one side, but as long as it works, I don't care. Just make sure next time I buy, when I get ready to buy the 4 terabyte or 8 terabyte, it be flat on one side. Or I could just order me an actual back plate. That's what I'll do. I'll order a back plate as a replacement. That way it'll be perfect when it's all said and done and it won't matter. So I hope everybody's enjoyed this so far. My first time ever doing one like this. I've enjoyed it myself. A little squirrely. Didn't realize that drive was going to have chips on the bottom, but I think it's going to be okay when it's all said and done. I don't see it being an issue. As long as it works. Should have made sure. I wish they would show you pictures of the SSDs when you buy them on both sides so you can know if it's a flat back or chips back. Technically, I was supposed to get a flat back one, but this one had a good price going for it, so that's why I got it. The Gen 4. Up to 7,400 megahertz read, or 7,400 megabits a second read, a write speed of 6,700 megabits. That little adapter only cost me like, what is it, 13, 14 bucks, something like that, to make it where you could use a full-size drive with the Lenovo Legion Go. I've had people ask me, why didn't I get the Ally X? It's got more RAM and all that. And, you know, honestly, for me, two things. I like the idea of an 8.8 inch screen. I really like the screen of the Lenovo Legion Go. It's a good quality screen. Granted, Ally X having 24 gigs of RAM makes it where you can have 8 gigs for VRAM and still have 16 gigs for games. But at the end of the day, this thing plays the games just as good as Ally X. In fact, some games it plays better than the Ally X. Other games, the Ally X wins. The biggest part for me, though, was price. Ally X was $799. This was $499. $300 less. Granted, I spent money to upgrade it and put a bigger hard drive in it, you know. But the Ally X only came up with up to 1 terabyte, and the 1 terabyte version of this was $749. So I ended up for the same price of what I would have spent for a 1 terabyte Ally X or a 1 terabyte a 1 terabyte Legion Go. I ended up with a 2 terabyte Legion Go. So I call that a good trade-off. You know, if you know how to do the stuff. Let's see, it says remove the removable disc. All right. Bada bing. Click OK. Done. Now it will go through the rest of what it's got to do. A little USB recovery drive that I bought specifically for my Legion Go. Keep it right here in my little everything box for my guitar stuff. All right. Let's see how long it takes to finish up all the installs. It's going to go through a series of rapid fire things right now. It's kind of weird how Lenovo set up their recovery media. I just realized I forgot to put that back on. which I can do it. I just got to pop the back off a little bit, put that back on, which I will do. Honestly, not that it fucking needs it. It's just a piece of tape. That damn connector was so damn hard to take off in the first place. It ain't like it's going to pop out. So I think I'll just not worry about it. As long as I don't have any extra screws other than the ones that didn't come out of the damn thing, that's all that matters. Seems like it's running a little bit faster than what that other drive did. I'll bet you that is a faster drive than what this original one was that came with it. Pop the tape off of this. I'm going to see what brand of SSD this was. Well, shit. There we go. I guess they changed the freaking design of the wrapper that went on this thing, because the wrapper would come off pretty easy. This motherfucker don't want to come off at all compared to the video I watched. They changed the design up a little bit on it. You dirty, rotten damn. There we go. Wow, that was an annoying piece of shit to get off. Let's see here what we got. Western Digital PC SN740 NVMe SSD. 512 gig. I kind of wonder what the speed on this thing is. Doesn't really say. Oh well, maybe I'll buy a little enclosure for that thing and turn it into like a I wonder if they make one. I'll have to look it up, see if they make a USB enclosure for that little 2242 SSD to be able to put it as a removable drive. That'd be kind of cool. Might be one actually out there. Who knows? I ain't never looked to see. So I'm thinking about doing some gameplays from the Legion Go using my Elgato capture card. And doing a combine where, you know, basically where it's when it goes into the capture card, I'll still be playing it on the Legion Go itself, but capturing it because there's a mirror display, and kind of going back to the old ways that I used to do things back whenever I, you know, was GamerNate 78, and I was trying to do the Wii U videos, you know, doing the top-down view, bringing in the camera angles and stuff like that. I think that'd be kind of cool to do that, and show y'all some gameplay videos from the settings videos and stuff like that. Last night I installed Space Marine 2 on it, and ended up using lossless scaling, and kid you not, lossless scaling set to 1280 by 800. Pretty much everything on low, of course. You know, I mean, it's just a Z1 Extreme processor. It's not a full-fledged gaming desktop, but man, I had it looking really good and running with lossless scaling, doing about 70 to 80 frames a second. Really smooth gameplay. It looked really nice. A lot of fun to play on it, you know. Space Marine 2, though, man, Jesus, that's a great game. That's my first time ever playing a Warhammer game, believe it or not. I'm kind of mad at myself that I haven't played it sooner, so I'm actually thinking about picking up all the different Warhammer games, especially the Total War Warhammer ones. Those looked really, really good. And I think I'm going to pick up the Warhammer series and try to get into it because, geez, Space Marine 2 is I'm just loving the Gears of War vibes it has. Really, really fun game to play so far. Extremely fun. Put those right there, put that right there, that right there. I got 36 games installed on that 1 terabyte little micro SD card. I had did the setup on it last night, switching everything off of the 512 that was in there, plus off of a 512 micro SD card that I had. So I used the original the original SSD to be able to switch everything to where I could put all the games, 1 terabyte's worth of games, onto that 1 terabyte micro SD card from Samsung. And that little thing does a great job. Really fast, even on the download straight to it. I downloaded a couple of games straight to it, and it was doing over 200 Mbps. So, and just maintaining it, no slowdown, no dropouts. Aerosolved it might stop for a split second and go right back to 200 and last for minutes at a time. I thought it was really, really good. Bum 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 bum. Oh, bum 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 bum. Come on, don't you stall out on me, dadgummit. What are you doing? Can't remember if it did that first time. A couple times I did a reinstall. Yeah, it's fine. Do exactly what it's supposed to. I have to clean my screen. It's got all fingerprints on it. Ugh. Restarting. What's up, Sheba? Baby kitty. I'm getting a new kitten next week. Ain't quite figured out what I'm gonna name her, but she's a tuxedo cat. Absolutely adorable. Little white chin, little white front paws, black body, white boots on the back. Full ankle boots on the back, white. Tempted to call her, I'm either picking boots. I might have to pick boots or something. I might have to pick something cute. I just know that. I love cats. Cats are awesome. They're very independent and they're very loving at the same time. Getting devices ready. Okie dokie, let's go. Well, guys, it looks like everything's working like it's supposed to. This video's been going on long enough, 1 hour and 2 minutes. I might have to do some editing on it because I don't want it to be 1 hour and 2 minutes. So with that said, I hope y'all enjoyed the how-to. And of course, there's the put the screws back in part of this, but no need to show that. That's a common sense thing. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Y'all have a good day. Peace out.